So I picked up this Creepy Crawlers by Magic Maker, and I remember a long time ago that this was a Bolo, an item to be on the lookout for. So I want to list it on eBay, but I need to test it first. So what I'm going to do is, it did come with all of these different things here, and it has all the tools. So I've already shook these up, and I actually have one in right now. And that way I can kind of speed up this process. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this mold right here with, and it says to drip it in slow. So I am going to do that, maybe. Just kind of pour this in. And I'm going to fill all these up, and then I will be right back to show you what that looks like. Okay, so it says choose a plastic goop color and shake well, remove cap. That's already been done for us. Start by filling the center of the creature drop by drop. Outer areas will take longer to fill, so allow time for it to flow into these areas. I may have squeezed it a little too quick. You may want to use the prying tool to help plastic goop fill these areas. Your skill will improve as you make more. Use end of prying tool to clear excess goop off mold surface. If it should spill onto the table surface, wipe clean with a dry paper towel. So you can see right here, I went a little bit over. I was a little messy. So I used this tool to kind of push it to the side. So hopefully it'll turn out okay. We're going to see. Really, I just want to see if it actually makes the characters. It's basically, I'm doing a test here. Plug oven into household 110 volt outlet. Be sure the oven sits on a safe surface and the electric cord is out of the way. Slide mold holder underside of mold and lift. Carefully guide mold all the way into the oven so that the mold rests on the metal strips. Remove mold holder or mold handle and turn on oven. Okay, so I already did that step. We're in the cool down phase. I am going to show you with this mold how to do that, but kind of moving backwards here. Leave mold in oven for approximately 8 to 9 minutes. You will notice the special safety temperature door will automatically lower as oven heats up so that nothing can enter heating chamber once this is on. You can also watch the temperature gauge move from cold to hot as baking begins. Did you know that your creepy colors will darken in color as they bake? Check it out for yourself through the special viewing window, which is what I showed you guys. After 8 to 9 minutes, turn oven off. Do not overbake. Creepy crawlers will be difficult to remove if baked too long. While waiting for oven to cool, fill cooling tray up to the fill line with cold water. Set tray near but away from any electrical outlets. So it's ready when mold is removed from the oven. Okay, so we got this here, and I filled it up with water to the edge. So right now I'm just waiting on these to cool down enough that I can pull them out. And then it says removing the mold. Once the temperature gauge reaches cold and oven has, let's see, I lost my spot. Cooled approximately 10 to 12 minutes, the safety door will open and it's time to remove your mold. Carefully guide mold handler through the door, lift mold and remove from oven. Do not touch mold with hands. Place it into the cooling tray, making sure that the top surface remains dry. Wait a few minutes before handling the mold to ensure it's properly cooled. So we actually put the whole mold tray down into the water, it looks like. And then we're going to remove them next. Once mold is cool to the touch, you're ready to remove the creepy crawlers using prying tool. Gently lift one end of main body out of the mold. Be gentle in order to keep legs attached to body. Never pull up on the outer areas. As creepy crawlers cool, plastic goop gains its elastic strength. With a little patience, you'll be an expert in no time. After all creepy crawlers have been removed, dry mold completely in order to avoid any bubbling or plastic goop at the next use. It's also important to keep molds dry during storage because if left wet, white powder deposits may form. If this occurs, clean molds with a steel wool and dry thoroughly. Coloring and special effects. Oh, I didn't do anything like that. Actually, I think one of them over here, right there, the dragonfly. That one but not on this one. I didn't, and I think I just got it on my paper. That's lovely. So I'm failing at this attempt. I need to clean up my mess. Create multicolored bugs by randomly dripping colors dots into the mold. You can also pour colors into different sections of the molds. It says the colors will blend, causing a streaky effect. Plastic goop colors will be mixed to create new and unique colors. Just pour small amounts of the goop into a separate container Okay, so, all right, so here's the thing, guys. This is, I think, from 1994. So I don't know if this goop is gonna work, but we're gonna find out. But I got a whole bunch of goop, so if it works, I guess that's good. So we're gonna wait for this to cool down, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. While we wait, let's take a peek at this. Assembling, I got this pre-owned, so I didn't have to do that. Tells you how to do your electrical cord placement. Yeah, this is all assembly, so it was nice that I didn't have to do this, but the instructions are all here. Very good. And this is, please read all assembly instructions. Mold in any oven. Yeah, don't put these in the oven or a real stove or a microwave or anything like that. They're only designed for this thing, it looks like. Should be assembled by an adult. And it does not come with a light bulb. You have to get a light bulb. But again, mine already had all that. Please read before use warning. You've got all of these instructions. And then caring for your creepy crawler oven. Isn't this cool? This is so cool. Look at that. Look at that. It's an electric toy. Huh. I really hope it works. All right, we're gonna see. All right, so this is gonna go in here. It's gonna, I may have to hold my phone with the other hand. Okay, and then I'm putting it under here. So see, I've slid this in, and then I'm gonna lift up and hopefully be able to do this and hold my phone at the same time. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Come on out. Boop, 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 boop. And then I think I just, do I just sit the whole thing like that? I have to read the instructions again. Let me read and see if I take it off the green thing or leave it on. All right, so I went ahead and took this off so that it's sitting directly into the cold water. So we'll see if this is gonna work. And I will be listing this on eBay. So I'll either be listing it as replacement parts, not working, or I will be listing it as tested and working. And then I'll have to see if these actually still work, and those will be included if they do. All right, so this here, I'm gonna pick it up and put it right here. And then we're gonna put, this is the second one. So here's the first one, it's cooling. We're gonna take this one and insert it into the thing here, and we're gonna push it all the way back, and you'll be able to see it right here. And then you do have to take out the green handle. It does get kind of stuck. It's a little tricky. I don't know. There we go. And then down here, you're gonna turn this on. Now it says something about this gauge, but I don't really understand. So I'm just gonna set the timer for, I think it was 8 to 9 minutes. So you can watch from up here and kind of see what's going on. Oh, did I sit it back too far? I think I need to move it towards me, because see how you can see that light? I think it needs to come, it needs to come back towards me a bit. So I'm gonna put this, whoa! All right, I'm gonna, hold on a minute, I'll be back. All right, so the reason I couldn't get this in was because I still had it on, and you can see when it's on, this thing slides over, so I couldn't get it to push in. So got that figured out. It is now gonna cook for 8 to 9 minutes. So we're gonna let this one cool, and then we're gonna try to get the bugs out once it cools down. All right, so this is cooled down. Feels kind of sticky. So I guess I'm supposed to find a spot and use this tool. Oh boy. Get on the edge of a big area. Okay, it's kind of lifting. That's amazing that this is from the 90s and this goop is still working. I'm not sure. I may have to use 2 hands. Okay, but you get the idea. So I'm gonna lift this part up. I'm gonna use my other hand, and I'm gonna try to pull it out of the mold. So I'll be back. All right, so you definitely need 2 hands, but here is my bug. I can't believe that it worked. Bug number 1 Huh? Isn't that cool? You can see there was the mold. All right, I'm gonna do another one. Okay, so lesson learned. I was not gentle enough with the dragonfly, but I did very well getting the worm out. So the worm is good. So 2 down, 1 more to go. And then these here, what I did was I put it in the off position and it is cooling down for 10 minutes. Yay, I did it. I did it. So I think, is this a crab? So a crab, a worm, and whatever that thing is, a spider? I think it's a spider. All right, these are still cooling down. And then we'll get those out. And then this is the one I broke. So if you flip it over, you can see where it was. See, it's got the mold lines and everything. Pretty rad, right? So I pulled the second one out. It is very hot to the touch. So we're gonna let this one cool down and then we'll pull out those bugs. All right, so what have I learned from this? I'm not very patient at getting these bugs out of the things. But here's a spider. And I don't know why the color looks like that, but it does. Maybe there was something still in the mold, or maybe just because the stuff is older. I don't know, but there it is. All right, so this guy is just cool. Check him out. Check him out. We got a few more to do here. All right, so here's what I learned. I did scrape the top off, but I didn't scrape it off enough, which left this little like thin film. So see how that's what happens. So you'll have to peel around it if you do that, because otherwise it's got a backing on it. But it's still a cool bug, and I accidentally ripped off its antenna there. They're all out, and you can see I do have to definitely go and clean the mold up. The other mold ended up a lot cleaner. And just so you know, I got lazy and just pulled these out as quick as I could because I was done with this experiment. It is tested, it works. I am just too lazy to peel those bugs out. It does take time. It's a great little craft for a kid, but I got my bugs. I proved it works, and then I just pulled those out quickly. So, all right, so I'm setting it up for my eBay photos. And I only tested some of these, but I'm gonna sell them all and just put not all colors were tested. Cleaned out the molds, so those are drying. I am gonna include the bugs with the listing, and it has everything and it's complete. So there it is, Creepy Crawlers Real Molding Oven. And it works after all this time. I think it was 1994. So 31 years later, and it still works.